G'day and welcome to the Larry Lakers for an emergency, very special podcast. The Australian Boomers, they want to send out an SOS. We need a big man and we need one in a hurry. Can we please bring back Aron Baynes? The reason we need Aron Baynes, avert your eyes if you don't like to see a nasty accident, but Jock Landale rolled his ankle in the game against South Sudan within the last 72 hours, and that means Australia are down one of their biggest players. Jock Landale is out, so Aron Baynes, can he come back? Is he available? Is he in any sort of game shape? He's been playing in the NBL and he's fit in well in the past with all the players on the Australian team. It'd be great to have him back. Please, Brian Goorjian, send out a message. Let's just see if he's available in any way. Get him on the next plane, the plane. Here we go. Australia played France today, and look, against players that were so big like Rudy Gobert, it looks like we definitely need an extra big. We had Jock Landale. He got into trouble early. We went to subs. We had subs coming on. We tried to play small. Then we quickly got 2 quick fouls against Nick Kay. We needed to call times out. Before we knew it, it was 17-5. Evan Fournier, he was on fire early for France. He got 12 of their first 19 points, and before we knew it, it was a 23-11 lead. Australia did do well. They clawed their way back into that quarter. It looked like Andre the Giant and the 7 Dwarves, they flocked around and swamped the low post player. They were able to get a few taps away. As well as that, we were lucky people gave Fournier a rest. He can't play the whole game at his age as an NBA veteran. So while he cooled off a little bit, some of the other players didn't quite get it going for France. Australia swamped the low post, were able to tap the odd ball away, and we clawed it back, although it was still a big lead there, 27-19. In the next quarter, we held it to about that gap. We thought we were going to bring it down from 8. It looked like we were moving in. Our defence turned up a fair bit, and we got it to the same 12-12, but we held it at 8, and that was pretty lucky for the quarter. Third quarter, we managed to sneak ahead when Fournier got in a little bit of foul trouble, and then the game got a little bit spicy late third quarter, fourth quarter, and a passing run where it looked like Xavier Cooks was swamped himself underneath. He made the extra pass to a trailing Jock Landale, who jumped up and two-handed dunked over Rudy Gobert, the Stifle Tower. So Jock Landale is really stepping up, but he's the only big man. He's doing a great job. We need one more. Can we get one, please? We want to send out the SOS to Aron Baynes. Here he is in action. Is it possible at all? Is he available? Is there a reason he was cut? Well, let's find out. Bring back Aron Baynes. How did he go in the NBL? Look, he's handy. He's had around 12 points and around 8 rebounds while playing for the Brisbane Bullets. Please send out a call to Aron Baynes. What do people think? Let's get a comment from the listeners. If you could, would you bring in Aron Baynes? Of course, the question comes up from one of our listeners. What would that mean to the squad? Would he replace Jock Landale before the World Cup starts? Well, if Jock's not available, I think he'd have to. But if there's any chance Jock Landale can get that ankle halfway back to playing, I think we might have to keep Jock Landale on the squad, which might mean a player we haven't seen much of because he did get injured, but they seem to have enough mid-sized guards. Chris Goulding might be the player who would have to miss out, but at this stage it looks like it might be for Jock Landale himself. I believe he hasn't even flown over yet to Japan, as Brian Goorjian said post-match. They had to leave pretty quickly after their last warm-up game in Melbourne against South Sudan, when Gabriel and the team. But what's the case? We're going to have to find out soon. But while we're waiting, let's get a call. Let's get him on the plane, Aron Baynes. If available, do listeners think? Please comment below. Would you get Aron Baynes in to back up Jock Landale just in case he can't make it, or would you get him straight in the team at the possible cost of, unfortunately, perhaps Chris Goulding? But overall, would you be calling an SOS call out to Aron Baynes? Please like, subscribe, and listen to the podcast. You've been watching the Larry Lakers.